As is typical of the crypto market, we saw a correction for Bitcoin's price going from over $108,000 on the 20th of January 2025 to below $79,000 on the 28th of February, with a lot of people, of course, panicking, saying, that's it, Bitcoin's price has peaked, that's the top of the market, altcoin season never happened, you need to get out, sell, etc., etc. For then the price to rebound from below $79,000 at the end of February up to over $94,000 by the 2nd of March, just 2 days later, for it then to drop back down again to about $87,500 after that. And I researched this video at the beginning of March 2025, by the way, as I'm pretty sure the price will have changed since recording this. But the reason for doing this video is to show you precisely how this always happens when you look back at previous bull markets, to cover again some basic crypto investment strategy, and what to do during dips and volatile periods, and what not to do, and try to answer the question of if we did actually see the top of the market for Bitcoin at just over $108,000. So please do like the video and subscribe to the channel so I can continue to offer more content for you in future. If you follow our social media channels on X, Facebook and Instagram, you'll receive daily crypto and financial education news update posts, which will keep you informed. Stick around to the end of this video to find out what services CoinKnowledge offers. Just a quick reminder that nothing contained here is financial advice, and let's jump straight in. Firstly, I do just want to reiterate before I forget that this video shouldn't be taken as financial advice, and as always, we won't be looking at unnecessary hype or FUD in this video, because that's not the aim of CoinKnowledge, which is to educate people as much as possible about the crypto and wider macroeconomic space, and encourage the safe adoption and storage of crypto wherever possible. But let's get straight into the video now and take a look back in history at what's happened before the previous large Bitcoin bull runs. So let's start back in 2013, where we can see the large increase in price in October and November, leading to the all-time high at the end of November and beginning of December 2013. And that's understandably what most people focus on looking back. However, we actually saw a large correction in BTC's price in April of 2013 of about 70%, about 7 or 8 months before that huge price increase and all-time high. So that was April. Then we saw another correction, this time of about 34% in early May. And then another correction of about 48% this time in June 2013, leading to the large price increase and to the all-time high for this Bitcoin market cycle later in the year that we've already seen, which, as you can see, still had corrections on the way up also. Let's move forward 4 years now and take a look at the 2017 bull market for Bitcoin, where the all-time high was in December 2017, with you being able to see the lead up to this here from March of 2017. And it looks like a relatively smooth increase in price with a few small dips. But when you actually zoom in at those small drops in price of Bitcoin, you can see that firstly, there was a correction of about 30% in January of 2017. Then 2 months later, there was another drop of about 28% in March 2017, with these corrections again continuing to lead to the large price increase of Bitcoin and all-time high in December 2017 that we saw before. If we now take a look at the 2021 bull market for Bitcoin, we can see that the all-time high was again towards the end of the year, in November this time, with a difference from the previous bull market in that there was a clear first peak in March and April of 2021, with a large correction after, followed by the all-time high in November. But as with 2013 and 2017, we saw significant price decreases for Bitcoin in the lead up to the all-time high and market peak, because the price of BTC dropped about 26% in January of 2021. Then it fell about 22% 1 month later in February 2021, and then again in March of 2021 by about 16% this time. Then there was another correction in April 2021, the next month, of about 23%, with the price of Bitcoin then actually dropping by about 50% from May to July of 2021, which was that large drop that we saw originally. And who would have still predicted what would come next? Because we then saw another bull run for Bitcoin after dropping by 50%, going to that new all-time high in November 2021, with there being another correction of about 16.5% on the way up that you can see here. So that's looked at the corrections that we've seen so far for Bitcoin in 2013, 2017 and 2021, which are normal in crypto. And if we zoom out a bit now and go back about 3 years before that 2021 all-time high, so we're talking about the bottom of the bear market in about December 2018, with the next all-time high price of Bitcoin taking place in November 2021, we can see several price increases during that time, including the first one of over 350% in the 6 months from December 2018 to June 2019, with most of these price increases being followed by a correction. And let's now compare everything we've seen so far in the past 3 bull markets for Bitcoin in this video to what's happening in the current bull market and market cycle. So this graph starts at the bear market in December 2022, with the previous bear market being in December 2018, if you remember, 4 years earlier, with that all-time high being in November 2021. But again, like previous bull markets, we've seen increased prices for Bitcoin, this time since 2023. But we've also seen the price corrections in this market cycle also. For example, with the price of BTC dropping by about 27% from January to February of 2025, and then by about 21% in the last week of February alone. So not out of the ordinary, and we should expect further corrections in the months to come, with a lot of people, including me, who'll say that a correction was needed and was healthy given the large price appreciation of Bitcoin, with these drops not being out of line with previous bull markets as we've seen. But rather than just looking at prior data in this video as we have so far, let's take a look at a Bitcoin price indicator through the Bitcoin Pi cycle top indicator to see if that tells us whether we might have reached the top of the market already, that I did actually cover previously in a video on how to identify the top of a Bitcoin bull market, that you can find the link to here and in the description. Well, we can see that the 111-day moving average of the price of BTC, which is the pink line here, and the 350-day moving average doubled, which is the green line here, did come closer in about March to June of 2024, but still haven't come close to actually touching or crossing yet, which would indicate the top of the market cycle when you do look back at 2013, 2017 and 2021, with the price of BTC here being the black line. So this would also suggest that there is still some way to go in this current bull market. So to summarize, we've seen in this video that corrections are normal in the lead up to large bull runs, as they are in markets in general, but particularly in crypto, which is more volatile. It is something that you need to accept if you're investing in crypto, that in order to benefit from the large increases in price, there will also be large corrections on the way, but that over time, especially for BTC as the largest cryptocurrency by market cap, that it will increase. And that's where the phrase buy the dip comes in, because you want to obviously be buying the lows and selling the highs. With the current price of Bitcoin at the time of recording this video, still well above previous all-time highs. But some people get too caught up in the emotion of investing, and at every correction, they'll panic, or worse, they'll sell at the lows and then buy back in at the highs, which is obviously the opposite of what you should be doing to be a successful investor. Some people will always jump on the bandwagon, especially on social media, and say that we've reached the top because of the price increases we've already seen, or that a 20 or 25% drop, let's say, in the price of Bitcoin means that we're going all the way back down and that it's all over, which could be the case, but doesn't tie in with what we've seen previously. Because yes, it's possible that we've seen the top for Bitcoin at over $108,000. It's possible that this bull market will be different. It's always possible that wider macroeconomic factors will affect the price of Bitcoin, including black swan events like wars, etc. But most people are predicting a strong end to 2025, which does match the historic data. And you'll have seen this already if you watched my video back in 2024, so over a year ago now, when I looked at when we might see the Bitcoin all-time high, which indicated this would be in about October to December of 2025, and which does tie in with what we've seen in this video with the graphs of the previous bull markets. But no one can be sure or predict the future, obviously. So I hope the takeaway from this video is the importance of educating yourself, zooming out as much as possible, and making informed decisions rather than panic. And a good way to zoom out is to take a look at the log chart of Bitcoin over time, which balances it out a bit, and you can see the general market cycles and increasing price of Bitcoin over time with higher highs and higher lows, just in case that helps to put it all back into perspective at times. But that ends this video, and as always, I'd love to know what you think about the current bull market in the comments below. Just a reminder that if you're interested in more of a tailored approach to your crypto education, and you think you'd benefit from having someone look over your shoulder and guide you on your journey, I do offer one-to-one coaching to those who have the desire and the means to educate themselves further. And there are links in the description where you can message me and book in a free video call to see if we'd be a good fit. You can sign up for a free account with Coinly using the link in the description to this video, which is one of the best automated crypto tax platforms out there. If you're looking for more specific crypto tax advice based on your personal circumstances, I've partnered with a leading UK crypto tax company in Myna, which is part of the company Nephos, that offers other services such as wealth management, restructuring, offshoring, etc. But I'll leave a link to contact them directly in the description to this video. If you're based in the US and are looking for specific crypto tax advice based on your personal circumstances, I'm pleased to say that I've partnered with a leading US crypto tax company in crypto tax audit, and I'll leave a link to contact them directly in the description to this video. I've also included a link to Trezor's website in the description for anyone looking for one of the best hardware wallets or cold storage out there, with 2 new models released recently in the Trezor Safe 3 and Trezor Safe 5 that I did a video on recently that you can find the link to here in the description. And finally, if you're looking for a portfolio tracker for your crypto portfolio, then I've included a link to CoinStats in the description of this video, which is the leading crypto and Bitcoin tracker on the market. And if you found this content interesting, please do like the video and subscribe to the channel, as it really does help. And have a great day.